You have big dreams, the kind that would give you the freedom, fulfillment, and purpose you've always envisioned. You can see it so clearly, but there's a problem. You're not doing what it takes to get there. You know the steps, you know the plan, but when it's time to act, you freeze, you avoid, you procrastinate, and with its passing day, a guilt starts creeping in. Deep down, you know you're capable of more, but instead of taking action, that guilt turns into frustration and eventually resignation. Same goals as last year, same excitement to tackle them, and yet the same procrastination starts creeping back in. You tell yourself this time will be different, but then the cycle begins. One skipped task turns into another. Before long, you're convinced maybe I'm just lazy. Let me stop you right there. You are not lazy. Laziness isn't who you are, it's just a habit, a cycle. And cycles can be broken. Everywhere you look, there's advice: delete social media, use a to do list, get rid of distraction. These tactics might help for a day or two, but they are surface level solution. They don't fix the real issue. The real problem is inertia. In physics, inertia is an object's tendency to stay still unless acted upon by an external force. And guess what? The same rule applies to life. Starting a task feels like pushing a boulder uphill. Your brain exaggerates how hard it will be, so you avoid it altogether. But here's the twist: once you start, momentum takes over and the task gets easier. The real key to overcoming procrastination isn't willpower, it's strategy. So, how do you break free? Start by making the task too small to fail. The bigger the task, the harder it feels to start. So, shrink it. Instead of saying, I need to clean the whole kitchen, say, I'll wash one dish. Instead of thinking, I have to write 3,000 words, say, I'll jot down 3 ideas. Imagine coming home to a messy living room. It's overwhelming, so you think, I'll clean it tomorrow. But what if you just picked up one sock? That's easy, right? Then you grab another, then another, and before you know it, the whole room is clean. Starting small removes resistance, and once you start, momentum takes over. Another simple strategy is the 2-minute rule. Commit to just 2 minutes of a task, nothing more. If you don't feel like working out, just stretch for 2 minutes. Avoiding work, focus for 2 minutes, then stop if you want to. Why does this work? Because starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, it's easier to keep going. You tell yourself, I can stop after 2 minutes, but most of the time you won't. You'll write more than you planned, clean more than you intended, or exercise longer than you thought possible. Momentum is everything. Think of it like rolling a ball uphill. At first, it takes effort, but once you reach the top, it's all downhill from there. That's momentum. Small wins lead to big results. And this strategy works in every area of life. Instead of committing to a 1 hour workout, do 5 push ups. Instead of finishing the entire project, write one email. Instead of planning a grand gesture, send a heartfelt text. Every small step moves you closer to your goals. But here is the truth: ambition alone isn't enough. Dreams don't come true because you wish for them, they come true because you act. And the first step, it doesn't have to be big, it just has to be small enough to get you moving. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. So here's your challenge: take one small step today. Start the task you've been avoiding, break through the inertia. Because once you start, you will prove to yourself that you're not lazy, you're unstoppable.